Hey, I'm Michael LeBlanc, and thanks for tuning in. I am owner of Create with Consciousness, and today I really wanted to share and talk about just a couple of experiences I had where the external situation was rather frustrating and just a lot of drama going on, if you will. And I had a choice to make in those moments, and I had to choose to either sort of tune in and join or kind of stay centered. And what I did in those moments is I did this specific heart meditation that I want to talk about today, and tuned in and went center in my heart and breathed into my heart, sending out the energy of divine love, not so much the thought, but just really a true sense of energy and feeling of it. And both situations just really changed. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. So in my book, Divine Dirt, so it's chapter on 2 Experiments with Love is the name of it. So page 73, if you happen to have the book and you want to join me in that. But over time, I wrote these inspirational pieces, and I put them, I would send them out with pictures from my garden. So all the flowers in here I either took, and I did take all the pictures, but I either grew or tried to grow. But I would pair them with an article, and I'd pair them with a quote, and I would send them out. And I started getting great responses, how they were helpful and encouraging. So over time, I put them together. So today, I really want to talk about how I use this heart meditation to send out more divine love to a couple of situations, and we'll share what happened with that. So the first situation, I'm at an airport, I'm in Portland, and I'm trying to come home. And what happened, I get to I'm checked in, if you will, but now I need a luggage tag. And I'm in line, and in front of me is a gentleman and another gentleman here, and they are just pissed. They are mad, they're angry. I don't know if you've ever walked up to a situation and you can just feel the tension in the air. That's what happened, right? So I'm there, I can tell, especially the guy in front of me, he's like the most angry. And of course, the poor agent behind there is just having to deal with it and deal with him and deal with both of them. And there's just some delays going on. There's some issues going on. And so in this moment, there's a couple of things I remember happening. One is I can tell they want my attention because they just want to start venting. They want somebody else to vent to. And I know, I don't want to have anything to do with what you got going on. So I purposely don't make eye contact because that would be just giving them permission to start doing it. The other is, it's I could start getting worried about, well, what are the delays? What's going to happen? Am I going to make it home? All this kind of stuff. And what I decided was to do this heart meditation, which I'm going to teach and I talk about in my book. And we're going to actually practice it in just a minute. But I went into my heart center. I literally would take some breaths. I would breathe into my heart. I literally would feel myself just sensing the energy of what I would call divine love. So not the thought of, not having an intellectual experience. I'm really trying to move into my heart center and feel the energy of that. And I just left a 7-day intensive workshop with Dr. Joe Dispenza, which was phenomenal. So they're going on with the drama. I'm in line. Outwardly, I look like I'm just a guy standing in line at the airport, but I tune in and I breathe. And as I start feeling the energy of that, I start sending that energy of divine love to the situation. I'm sending it to them. I'm just envisioning all that's happening. Now I'm literally feeling energy of that, not just, again, thinking that. There is a difference, and it's an important one. But here was what was interesting. As I did that, and I'm just standing there and I'm just sending it out. I'm just sending it out. All of a sudden, I hear my name, LeBlanc, Lafayette, and it's the agent. She's calling for me. And she looks at the guy in front of me. Again, he's the one that was most mad, and he's got his big piece of luggage on the scale. And she just looks at him and she's like, you need to step aside and you need to move your luggage. Which, of course, only made him angrier. So he moves out of the way. I step up. She takes my bag. She apologizes for the delay. And honestly, I had maybe a 5-minute in line. It was not like a delay by anything I've experienced that it would qualify as a delay. I just appreciate her for what she's doing. And I go on my way, my flight's on time, I land on time, everything kind of flows okay. But I know in that moment, had I joined in the frustration, in the anger, started getting worried about, well, am I going to make it home? Is it going to be delayed? That would be a whole different energy that I would be throwing into that situation. And I chose not to, and I chose to send something else. And a different experience happened. One other one I wanted to share, and I talk about it in my book, is, so this particular day, my husband's supposed to be off work, but he's being called all day long. He's having to be on his computer all day long, and his day off is becoming a day of work, and it's a lot of issues and stuff, and he's just frustrated by the end of the day. And I'm sitting there, and I'm hearing him, and he's going on, and we're about to go to dinner in a little while. And all I can think of is, God, dinner's going to suck. Because he's just going to vent the whole time through dinner. And it's like, So instead, I do the same thing. I just like, all right, he's going on. It was a rough day for him. I don't know, maybe you've had days like that. You're trying to be off work, or you're trying to do something, but you keep getting pulled in 20 different directions. So I went into my heart. Again, it's breathing into the space. I'm feeling it. I wait till I can kind of sense that. I tap into that divine love, if you will, and I just start envisioning sending that to him. And really within a few moments, this interesting thing happened. His energy starts shifting. He chills. He sits on the couch next to me. I just keep doing the same thing. TV's on. He sits a minute. He just sort of rolls into me, and I just keep sending out this divine love. And we just have this nice little sweet moment, and the TV's on, and just a few more moments pass. And then he's like this whole new person, right? All that just kind of goes. We go to dinner. It's a nice dinner. And so it was another moment of, I know, had I joined in the frustration, or had I just got frustrated that he's frustrated and I'm just having to hear about you know how that can go, that doing this heart meditation instead really helped shift that situation. So I share that because right now tensions are high, anxieties are high. You will have situations before you, and you will be able to join drama or not, and you're going to be constantly making a choice. And for a lot of us, we'll go and we'll have to come back, and we'll go and have to come back. So I'm offering this meditation as a way to come back, right? I think we'll all go. We're all human. But hey, how do I come back? So here's what I did in the airport. Here's what I do sometimes in grocery stores. I do it in different places where there's just some drama going around me and I want to help it get change. So I'm going to invite you in a moment. You're going to close your eyes, and you could be seated, you could be laying down. I saw, Brett, you're online. You tend to do things in your car. You cannot do this while you drive. So I'm going to have you breathe a certain way. I'm going to guide you through that. I'm going to have you breathe in and sense this all is well, and you're going to send that message of all is well. But we're going to get to a point where as you focus here and we start sensing it, I want to envision our entire planet and everyone on it. And I want to really use this moment to bless all of us who are dealing with, in some form or fashion, the coronavirus, some more extreme than others, right? But we're all being affected by it. So for today's purpose, I want to bless all of us with this meditation. But obviously, any situation, you can use it. So go ahead. I want you just to get comfortable. Again, you could lay down, you could be seated. But initially, close your eyes. Just start tuning out your external, softening your focus. And I want you really breathing in to what I'm calling your heart center. So it's just this energy center, or your heart chakra as it's sometimes known. But it's just this space in the center of your chest. And I want you to just keep breathing into that space. Now, initially, as you breathe here, I want you to hear yourself either say out loud or silently within, but sending the message that all is well. Because in this now moment, all is well. And I want you to breathe again and tap in and focus on your heart center And where we focus and where we breathe, we send energy. And one more time, sending the message that all is well. Now I'm asking you to breathe into a count of 7, and then I'm asking you to hold that breath to a count of 7, and then exhale. So breathing into your heart space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. And just breathe normal, but I want you to keep sensing this space. Now, think about a person. You can sense a person next to you. You're not thinking that, but you can sense it. Same thing. I want you sensing your heart center, sensing this divine love as a real thing. And again, just breathing into that space, sending the message all is well, sensing that energy of divine love. And just in your own way, I want you to envision the earth and all the billions of us here. And just in your own way again, I want you to send and sense yourself sending this true, real, live, divine energy, divine love to this entire planet, to all the billions out there. And breathing in again, keep sensing yourself sending that energy to everyone. Keep sending the message that all is well. And in your own way, you can do this for longer periods of time. One more thing I want to do before we kind of wrap up the piece, though, is I want you to just envision those who are being directly affected by the virus. And we're just going to send love and healing to them and to their families for the immediate recovery. And again, just keep sensing it, sending it out in your own way, sending the message that all is well in your own way. And one last time, seeing everyone, blessing everyone, and breathing in and sending the message that all is well. And then I want you just to kind of open your eyes and kind of come back. And it's a simple meditation, and you could do it for longer periods of time, and you can envision whatever situation, person, yourself there. But remember, it's not a mental exercise. You really are feeling and sensing your heart space, sensing divine love, sensing yourself, envisioning yourself sending that. And as you do that, you're really doing something real, even though it might not make sense to your analytical head. So thank you for doing that. Again, the book is Divine Dirt. It is on Amazon. If you want to message me, if you want to ask a question, you can reach me at Michael, Machael, at createwithconsciousness.com, or my website is createwithconsciousness.com. All right? And I'm going to come back on Thursday. We're going to have a little fun. If you've ever gardened and you ever have a gardening hose, they kink. And it's annoying. And I had this lesson and experience that I share in one of my articles, and it's called A Kink in Your Divine Flow. And it's kind of a lesson from my garden hose. So I'm going to share that on Thursday. Thanks for tuning in. Please share the video. Please say hello. I'll come back around after and get back with you. And thanks again. Have a blessed day, a good day. And remember, you're going to get scared. You can come back. You're going to get nervous. You can come back. You have a choice. We're not a victim to our feelings if we keep practicing how to take charge of it. See you later.